Hello, Dr. Golson and classmates. Logan Schaefer here. So, my target behavior, just as a reminder, is cutting out sugar, which was going really well until today. Today is Thanksgiving. That will be part of question 2. But so in question 1, it says, "Will you continue, or will you plan to continue with this change behavior? If yes, what will you do to maintain a post-treatment change in behavior? If not, what are your reasons for not continuing? Describe your feelings and reactions." Well, my feelings right now is disappointment. When I did keto the first time and I really cut out sugar, there was no holidays planned at all around it. And I really did not look forward and see that, hey, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of these holidays that you're going to have where you just eat until you want to die. I wasn't looking for those. I didn't even really think about it. Well, it bit me today because I was doing really well, no sugar, and then the thing I do for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I make pumpkin pies. I make really good pumpkin pies. I don't do pumpkin pies, with pre-made spice mixes. I do it all myself. I love to do it. It's my favorite part. I've been doing it for years. And I have been waiting all year for pumpkin pie. Now, I want to make a good grade on this assignment, but I also wanted pumpkin pie, so I had pumpkin pie and with cream cheese icing on it. And by the way, it's 1,000 times better than having it with whipped cream. So try it out. But I did break, my treatment plan for my assignment. I expect once the year rolls around, it won't be as hard. Doing the ketogenic diet wasn't really, the first time that I did it wasn't really that hard. Getting back into it has been hard. But let me go through the questions here. Will you continue with this change behavior? Yeah, I think I will. I mean, it's the hardest thing that was going on today was pumpkin pie, but also the sugar hides everywhere. It's in potatoes. It's in everything. It's in any processed carbohydrate like tortilla chips, anything like that. But it doesn't say sugar on the label. That's just part of it. It's just in there. Your body will turn it to sugar. You can really mess. You can even, like, say, bodybuilders and stuff like that. They got to watch how much. No, they just really stuff protein in, but you've got to watch how much protein you ingest too. If you have more protein than fat on the ketogenic diet, if you're really getting protein in, your body, your liver, through a process called glycogenesis, will actually turn protein into sugar. So you might think you're healthy by just sitting there eating, 2 chicken breasts. No, it's turning it to sugar and you're gaining weight again. So, it hides everywhere. For the assignment, it was really just blatant sugar, what everybody thinks of sugar, like soda and candy bars and stuff like that. Or pumpkin pie with cream cheese icing. But I don't really have a sweet tooth, but that one was, I could not pass that up today. I only get it twice a year, and I was not going to sacrifice it for this. But so number 2, identify your vulnerabilities to not continuing the change or relapse potential. Pumpkin pie, that was really the big one. Or why not continuing is in your best interest. Well, it is in my best interest. It wasn't in my best interest for how great it tasted, but besides that, I've been having a good time of it. Lost a little bit of weight. Focus on times you lapsed today, and then that first week when I had a sweet tea on accident. Or experience temptation. A lot of temptation today. I did not have pecan pie or anything like that. I was like, well, if I'm going to break it, I'm just going to do one little thing. And it's probably a big thing. There's so much sugar and cream cheese icing and pumpkin pie. But I didn't go after apple or for pecan. So I didn't have to worry about that. Oh, I had cranberry sauce too. Oh, that's not a good... Man, I really messed this up. That's really not good. Let's see. there may be specific circumstances during why you slip. Well, I mean, it could be just because it's Thanksgiving, but it's also I have had like this semester has been the hardest one for me so far, and it's not really that the content of it has been the hardest. That was probably last semester with psychopathology and assessment techniques and counseling, but this semester is really just it's really kicked me hard. But I don't know if it's where I've just been doing I work full time and then I'm also doing school full time, and I've been doing it 11 months straight, and I can see the ending coming up. I'm trying not to get senioritis, but it's been pretty hard here recently, so that may have factored in a little bit. Yeah, there may be specific circumstances during why you slip. Yeah, Thanksgiving and a stressful semester. That'll do it, I guess. Identifies ways to stay motivated. I'm still pretty motivated. It wasn't the. I broke it today and I had pumpkin pie, but I'm ready to start again. It's not that problem. Drinking water is not a problem for me. Passing up candy, that's not really a problem for me. I mean, it still is not fun going out to eat with friends and family or something like that. And, having to order water while they're getting, whatever else that's not water. But what I drink throughout the day, it's just usually water anyway, so that's not really a big problem. Let's see, emotional conditions. Physical health has went up a little bit. Emotional conditions, I just try to have a good outlook on things. I probably worry too much, which is a little worrisome. No, but the outlook I try to have on life is stoicism, like big S, not little s, which is trying to have control of your emotions, and then also not letting outside events really influence, my everyday going abouts. Me doing my normal everyday thing, and letting it, get my happiness or my search for meaning down in any way. So in terms of that, I think I'm doing pretty well. Just trying to power through these last few weeks of school until winter break, and then 2 more semesters left. And in both of those semesters, I've got to do internships. But I'm enjoying it so far. I really love school. I'm having a good time of it. But it's right now, I would really like a little bit of a break just so I can do some things that are not school. And well, I'm going to have to do work anyways. There's not a choice. But some things that are not school. Even while I'm on break, I'm probably still going to be reading articles. By the way, this I guess comes into some of the course-related knowledge. This is something that this article I have read through so many times. It is so fantastic. If you want to get a kind of a basic level lockdown of neurobiology, like the neurobiology of addiction or neurochemistry, that's what really got me into wanting to do psychology in the first place, was behavioral neuroscience, specifically with addictions. But this is by George Koob and Nora Volkow. So it's called Neurobiology of Addictions. Let's see. A neurocircuitry analysis. As you can see, it's kind of like beat up. I mean, I've went through this thing so many times. It's fantastic. Koob was he's the guy from, let me see. If you go to course content, let me see what week it was. That's not it. I think it may have been 3. Maybe not. Might be 2. Sorry, I'm taking forever, guys. Oh, okay, here it is. So Koob is the same guy who did the What Science Can Teach Us About Prevention, Diagnosis, Treatment of AUDs. That was same guy, and he even says in there, he said neurochemistry and neuroscience, neurobiology. That was his first love when it came to psychology or the study of the brain. This is fantastic. So I'll give you a little bit. So it's Neurobiology of Addiction, a Neurocircuitry Analysis by George F. Koob and Nora D. Volkow. That's Volkow. Lancet Psychology or Lancet Psychiatry 2016. So I wanted to put that out there because I really just I like neuroscience. I think it's very, very interesting. And also the psychoeducation part is whenever you, if you're working with an addict at the time and they're just wondering what is going on with them, why is their brain, just to give them some kind of basic, knowledge of what's going on, just so they not have to sit there and be like, is this only happened to me? He's like, no, this happens to, all kinds of people, like 40 million people, whatever, or whether it be depression or addiction, whatever it might be. You can lend a hand in relieving them in some little bit through psychoeducation. But let me go back here. I think I've got one more. Oh, of course, rate your progress between 0 and 10. Until today, I'd say probably an 8. And today, big ol' donut. It's a 0. Yeah, I broke it just. Pumpkin pie. It ruins everything. No, it's fantastic. It does not ruin everything. But I was doing relatively well all the way up until today, and I was trying to talk myself into oh, come on, it's just you still get some at Christmas. The assignment will be over by Christmas, so you'll still get some pumpkin pie. You can even double up then. But then I thought to myself, I was like, then what's the point? I mean, if I'm going to still break it later on, then some part of the assignment is not really working out for my health any. So I just, as the days went on leading up to it, as I was getting the stuff to make it, because I was still going to make it for family because I was the only one making it. I thought about it, and then today I just decided, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna take some pumpkin pie. It's my favorite dessert. So, and I only get it twice a year. I could probably make it through other times of the year, but it's just not the same. And not only that, I would like at some point to take multiple months of time to do keto and lose some weight again. So, I would rather not even give myself the temptation throughout the rest of the year for that to be a problem. But that's really all I've got. I hope that this has been illuminating in some manner for you guys, at least for me, talking about it. It's and rationalizing by speaking it out to myself, and it's just, it still sounds just like an excuse. It's not. It's probably was still not the best choice. But, in the future, I think it'll be okay. And again, I don't have to worry about it. The assignment will be over by Christmas, and I'll get more pumpkin pie. Then I get to wait until next November. So that is a good time to take keto seriously and to stop the sugar intake. But that's all I've got. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I got to spend some time with my in-laws, my father's side of the family and my mother's side of the family. They all canceled because of COVID concerns. So still got to do some stuff, but not near as much as I wanted to. But it's given me some other time to catch up on homework and everything like that. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. God bless and have a great night.